Today, I'm going to share with you secrets to an almost 30-year love story. Some of you have heard the story of how Gavin and I met. I was 18 in Israel on my gap year program. Gavin was his first time in Israel and he was looking for directions. And everybody knows Israelis just don't know how to say, "I don't know." And he was walking in circles. And he decided he was going to find an English speaker. And he said, "Do you speak English?" And the way I answered with my South African accent, we realized we were from the same place back home. And we started chatting. Gavin says all he wanted was directions. And I've been giving him directions ever since. But we have been going strong for almost 30 years. I work with singles in the community a lot, and so often single women call me aside and they want to have a heart-to-heart, and they want to know, how did I know Gavin was the one? How did we make our relationship work? And I'm going to share with you some of the secrets to a long and meaningful relationship. Tip number 1 is ahava. The most important ingredient in any relationship is the word love. We all know that. But the root of the word love is lahavi in Hebrew, which means to bring. And you have to look at a relationship and say, what are each party bringing to the table? The essence of any good relationship is the ability for each one to contribute and to make the other person happy. And now I get to number 2, flexibility. Flexibility is such a difficult one in our modern generation, where we live in the world of iPads and iPhones and iTunes and my time and me and myself and I. But every force in the world has an equal and opposite reaction. And for every expansion, we need contraction. And for a relationship to work, it's not about I and me, but it's about the two people working together in this equal and opposite force. Now, number 3 is about shared passions. I'm so passionate about shared passions because it's really the opportunity for partners to connect and to build and to grow together. And I'm a huge advocate of we time. We time is that date night, your weekend away, your breakfast together, your morning walk. But it's in we time when we transform from being mom and dad or employee or employer to husband and wife. And number 4 is so important that you have to support each other's priorities. I've literally traveled all over the world and moved from country to country supporting Gavin's career. But in turn, he's unconditionally supported me and my passion for community and outreach work. And in all relationships, you have to be willing to be vulnerable, and you have to be willing to leave your comfort zone. Slavi Wolf, who's my relationship mentor, often talks about those moments when you have to leave and pause and stop and say, is this worth my shalom bayit? Is this moment worth the peace in my home? Or do you take a step back? Now it sounds simple, but reaching and maintaining this level takes an incredible amount of effort, ongoing effort, and time. But I challenge you, is there anything in your life worth it? Is there anything more valuable than this, putting in the effort into your personal relationship? Go out there, invest in relationships that count for you, and go be unstoppable.